Hi, this is Praveen Khaitan. I represent Typlan Education. In today's lesson, we're going to understand about stock exchanges. Before we understand stock exchange, we have to understand another market that is called OTC market. This is a term for the common market around us. Let's say if we go to bank to do some money transaction, that is an OTC transaction or OTC trade. If you go to fruit market to do some trading, to buy or sell some fruits, that is an OTC trading. Now, in OTC trading, what happens is there is a dealer who generally buys from you and sells to you. So normally, let's say dealer, let's say take an example of a bank. What bank does is bank buys, let's say, USD for $62 and sells USD for $63. Now, so this is normally happens in a dealing market, let's say a dealers based market. Whereas if we are trading on stock exchanges, okay, this is a marketplace which actually facilitates buyers and sellers of stocks to come on a common trading platform and quote the prices for the shares they actually hold. Now, this is called an order matching system. Let's say this is a stock exchange. Now, so what happens is there are several buyers coming in and there are several sellers coming in. Okay, and they quote the prices for their stocks. Let's say Tata company shares were traded, okay, at 300 rupees each for let's say in the last trading session, and somebody wants to buy for 301, somebody wants to buy for 300, somebody wants to buy for 299. Likewise, there's few sellers who wants to sell it, let's say for 302, 303, 304, likewise. So what happens is all the buyers and sellers come in stock exchanges, okay, to buy or sell their shares they hold, or let's say for the first time they want to buy on exchange. Now, this is what called as an order matching system. Now, in dealing based system, what used to happen was the dealer used to stockpile, okay, and then they used to give the quotes. Now, if you go to bank, they normally stockpile the currencies and they give you the quotes. But on stock exchange simply facilitates in bringing buyers and sellers together on a common platform where buyers and seller can sell each other directly. Okay, so this is called an order matching system. So in India, we have two nationalized stock exchange. One is National Stock Exchange and another one is Bombay Stock Exchange, which is called BSE and NSE. So let's say there are two companies, company A and company B. So if they want to take fund from public, they can issue, first time issue, they can IPO. Both can issue IPO and take funds and issue them shares. So both can issue shares to public, the ownership in the company. Now later on, this company A decides to list himself on the stock exchange. Let's say stock exchange. And then this company decides not to list stock on the exchange. So in that case, this will be traded in the over-the-counter market. That means you have to search for somebody from your own sources who is interested in selling the stocks of company B. So likewise, if you want to buy potato, you have to go to a farmer, you have to look for a farmer who sells potato or harvests potato. So it becomes a difficult job. Whereas this company, what company A does is, company A do some exchange formality and get listed on the stock exchange. Now, the buyers of this company A, they have, it's become very easy for these guys to buy or sell shares online, and anytime they can find a seller online on stock exchange and they can sell the shares. Whereas company B, who decides not to get listed on the stock exchange, see, the buyer of this IP or the shares, it becomes difficult for them to sell their shares if they decide to sell. Whereas company A's buyers or of the shares, it becomes very easy for them to sell those shares on the stock exchange, because on the stock exchange there are so many buyers and sellers coming online every day. So buyer, seller, sellers, there are so many buyers and sellers here. So in a second you can buy a share, or in a second you can sell that share, because the company is listed on the stock exchange and you can easily buy that here.